In this video, I'm going to be breaking down Stellar Lumens, the technical analysis for this coin, going to be sharing whether or not I'm going to be buying more of this coin during this next bull run. Let's jump right into it. So right here on the chart, I have a weekly time frame for Stellar Lumens, and I also have a couple of trend lines drawn. So let's take a look at the main technical analysis. So what I see here is one of the most common Elliott Wave patterns. It's also just a normal technical analysis pattern, and that is a triangle. I love this pattern because it gives me several indications of when it's forming. So the basis of this triangle is right here, where we have basically 5 corrective waves that make up one larger triangle wave. And so this one looks a little bit more like a wedge, but it's basically the same pattern where we have an A wave, B, C, this is supposed to be a D, and then another E wave. So let's go ahead and draw that on our chart. And what's cool about TradingView is it has Elliott Wave tools that you can draw on the chart. So we will go from the swing low to the swing high. Actually, let's back up. So we will go from the swing high down to the swing low. That's our A wave. Up for the next wave, the swing high, that's our B wave. Down for the swing low, that's our C wave. And that's probably where we are right now. And then we would have a D wave and then an E wave. So with this pattern, we have this container of this higher trend line. As you can see, we've got 2 touches on that trend line that kind of form it. And we also have 2 touches on the lower trend line. And what I like to see is price respecting these trend lines. And I mean, in fact, we draw the lines based off of what price has done. But once we put in both of these, then we want to see price continue to respect them. So now that we already have this upper trend line drawn, we will be looking for price to create this next wave up, which would be wave D. And what's great so far right now in this current bull run, or the start of the bull run, we have a nice engulfing candle right here, and price is respecting that lower trend line. We're getting a nice bounce up from this right here. So that's really good to see. Anytime that you have price coming into some support and you have a nice engulfing candle, that is a good indication. It doesn't always mean that price is gonna just blast off to the moon, but it's a good indication that buyers are stepping in to take the price higher. And at the time of this recording, and basically all over crypto, Bitcoin is creating all-time highs. It's past 90,000. So that, of course, is going to affect the entire crypto market. So that's why we see some of this action here. And so if you think about where this could go, let me bring back the 5-wave structure. I think that we could end up somewhere around this upper trend line by the end of this bull cycle. And so if you ask me, where do I think there's going to be a top for this crypto run, I think it could happen anytime in late 2025. So Q4 of 2025 is kind of what I've been eyeing for the past couple of years, to be honest, based on some Bitcoin cycles, a 4-year Bitcoin cycle. And if you take a look at some of the fundamentals with interest rates, some of that stuff, to me, that's where I would be looking to see a local top. And so if you just draw out this trend line, this D wave, according to that, to where maybe in December of 2025, that looks pretty healthy as far as these trend lines go. It's not, too up, it's not too vertical, it's not too drawn out. And so somewhere around late 2025 seems like a healthy and normal time it would take for Stellar Lumens to actually get over here to this upper trend line. And when it comes to price, we're looking at somewhere just under 75 cents. And so right now at the time of this recording, price is sitting right around 13.5 cents. And so we would be looking at over a 5x if we went up to 75, even just from where we are right now. So over 400%, we would get somewhere close to a 5x potentially if we were looking to go all the way up here to this upper trend line for this wave D. And so that's pretty much what I think is going to happen. Of course, there's probabilities and there's possibilities that it doesn't. It could honestly go even further than that, but just based upon technical analysis in Elliott Wave, to the best of my understanding, I'm looking at this wave D as far as a timeline, kind of a time of when we might see a top. And as far as the price, how high we're going to go, I think that would be a very a very reasonable prediction as far as a time and at what levels. Right here where it is right now towards the bottom of this wave D could be one of the best places to enter because you're getting in when potentially we're right here at support. So I'm looking to buy in right now. I'll probably continue to dollar cost average as we and if we continue to get price moving forward, and I'd be looking to take profits anywhere above 70 cents. Again, I love this bullish engulfing candle that we see right here. That to me is a telltale sign when we're going to see some upward price movement and a lot of buyers come in when we see that. And typically price will go much higher at some point when we see that bullish engulfing candle. But all of this is for entertainment purposes. I'm just sharing what I'm doing. This is not financial advice. So make sure you do your own research. Make sure you do your own analysis before just blindly following some random guy on the internet when it comes to crypto. But I will say this is how I got my start in it, watching other people. So I appreciate you watching this video. I just encourage you to continue to develop your understanding of technical analysis, fundamental analysis, crypto, charts, what moves the market. Continue to go deeper and deeper in understanding of that, just as I am, even in creating this video. So if you like this type of content, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.